Hey, we're going to do our day one workout. So the way we're going to do this is today is a superset. We are supersetting squats and high knees and then supersetting deadlifts and hip ups. So let's start with the high knees. This is a good exercise to get warmed up with. So what we're going to do before we start the supersets, we are actually going to run through all the exercises just as a warm up. So first exercise, high knees. Stand and do high knees, 10 on each leg. I'm up on my tippy toe. 8, 9, and 10. Other leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we're going to just go through the exercises of the circuit for our warm up. So nice and lightweight. You can do just body weight if you don't plan on doing heavy weights for your squats. 1. Let's do 10 of them. Really think about using that butt, opening that butt up. Make sure you're lean. 10. Okay. And now we're going to do deadlifts. So let me get this. All right, deadlifts. Just do Romanian. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that butt as you come up. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. And then hip ups, you're going to have to see me on the floor here. Feet on the bar. You can put your feet on the bench or whatever. Want to really squeeze those glutes. 2, 3. Inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, so now we're going to go back to doing our squats paired with our knee ups. So what you want to do is make sure you're using weight that is challenging to you. This bar is 45-pound bar. I'm going to go ahead and put 45 on each side. Now, you just do whatever is challenging for you. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 of these. So, you want to make them effective. If they're not heavy enough, you will not get your butt activated enough. All right. So, we're set up for our squats, but we're going to start off with our knee ups. So, we're going to do 1. We're going to alternate this time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get up on your toes. Flex your feet. And just a couple more. And there you go. All right. Catch your breath. Get right underneath the bar for your squats. Now, you can do these with dumbbells too if you don't have a squat rack or on a Smith machine. All right, and do 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, catch your breath for just a second, about 10 seconds. And then we're going to do the knee ups again. I'll do them this way this time so you can see me. All All right, I'm gonna start with the left leg first. Left, right. 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, you might be like, why is that working my butt? Well, it's working your psoas muscles, and they run through your body, and they're what control your bending motion and your motion able to bring your leg up. And it definitely stretches that glute when you lift your knee up. So sprinters have really nice butts because they stretch it and then explode through the ground when they're running. Okay, just a little side information. Now we're gonna do our second set. So this is kind of a quick paced superset, but not so fast that we can't breathe at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. All right. 2 sets complete. All right, so now I'm gonna do the knee ups again. I really want you on your tippy toes, so let me show you just my legs as we do this. All right, so I'm up on my tippy toes. I'm gonna do my left leg first, and then I flex my foot as I come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3. See how that glute is working as you on your tippy toes. 9 and 10. My calf's definitely working too. All right, so those are good. One last set of these. And I burnt my back yesterday outside, so these are beyond painful in my legs. They're a little painful on my butt, on my back, I mean. Okay. Last set of these, let's make them really good form. If you can lift heavier for this set, go ahead and do it. I'm just sticking with 135. Using my cardio too. Definitely working my heart rate. All right. So this next superset is going to be deadlifts and hip ups. So get your equipment ready. I'm going to use the same weight. Key thing with deadlifts is make sure you keep your back, have the nice good lumbar curve in there. Do not round it. Always stick that butt out, okay? I use an alternating grip. So that is one hand over, one hand under, right at about shoulder width apart. Just slightly wider than shoulder width apart actually. And these are Romanian style. So make sure you have really good posture. Every time before we start a new rep, good posture, and then squeeze our glutes. So go down, 1, and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're finishing with a good squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, All right, set that down. I gotta fly in here. Now we're gonna do the hip ups. So wherever you need to go to do those, I'm gonna do mine right here. Basically, put my legs up, shoulder width apart, lift my hips up, and squeeze my glutes. 1, and squeeze. Notice how nice and slow and controlled I'm doing this. Put my hands on my butt. 4. Really feel this. 5, 6, squeeze. 7, 8, 9, and last one. 10, and squeeze. Good. Whew. Catch my breath. All right, so we just have 2 more sets of that superset and we're done. Now the day 1 exercises are gonna be hard, bigger muscle groups like squats and deadlifts. I want you to do heavier weights. They're gonna be really using your big muscles. And then day 2 exercises are gonna be a little more about stretching, mobility, a little isolation, but we're really not doing as big of movements. And that way we'll have plenty of recovery after our day off on day 3 to start over with another day 1. Okay, let's go ahead and do a set of deadlifts. And if you use an alternate hand grip, make sure you switch it so you don't get imbalanced. All right, really good posture. Go down nice and slow and up. This is Romanian, so I let my knees bend just slightly. Most of the motion is just in my hips. And 6. Make sure you're going down equally on each leg. 7. And finish each with 8. 9. And last one. And 10. Good. Now this set of hip ups, I'm going to do with a wider stance, more of a froggy stance. Put my feet out a little wider. Still want my hips up underneath me pretty good. And just kind of squeeze my knees out a little bit. You can kind of see that. Legs much wider. Toes are pointing out to the sides. And squeeze. And, oops, my bar's moving on me. We'll leave it there. And mistakes people make on this exercise is not being close enough to the bar and not squeezing your glutes. And you might have one glute that really fires better than the other. Maybe give that one a little extra, the one that's not firing, a little extra focus, like think squeeze, and then be one at a time, squeeze. All right, so that's 10 of those. I'm gonna just catch my breath here. One last set of deadlifts, one last set of hip ups, and then we're done with day 1. Like I said before, these workouts can be additional to what you're currently doing, and they can be definitely just standalone, and they can be modified. So if you're just a beginner, you can do these moves with just body weight, and then deadlifts with just really light dumbbells. Even just doing the movements without the weights is going to provide some results. Challenge equals change though, so if you're not doing it heavy enough, you're not going to see results. Okay, so one more set of these. Deadlifts. These are Romanian style. Good posture. And go down slowly. Keep that lumbar curve in there. Make sure you're breathing. Squeeze. And last 10. Good. I'm gonna do this set with my feet close together. Really squeeze those glutes. 1, 2, and squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4, and I'm gonna tap my butt, keeping a good lumbar curve in there. And 6, squeeze. 7, 8, 9. I am shaking. And 10. All right. I'd recommend just, maybe doing a little stretching, walking around, getting that heart rate to go down, and I'll see you on day 2. All right, take care.